Okay, yeah, that was different. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Okay, so this is not gonna be a tutorial on how to install the kit, but this is my impressions on how hard it was. The whole process is supposed to take an hour top, but it took me 3 hours because, well, I don't have another board right now, and if I made a mistake, I would be left out without a board. The kit included all the tools that you need in order to change the controller and BMS. When I took a look, I realized that the BMS looked pristine. So points there for future motion for the 4208 batch of XRs. It was pretty well made. The controller also looked pretty darn well, and that was a cool surprise. Here's the whole Floatwheel kit. Everything is pre-wired for you. All you have to do is just stick the stuff in and bolt it in, and it should look something like this once you put it on the controller lid. That's the complete kit for you. Then you have to, get all your plugs and paste them, stick them to the controller box. The whole instruction video is pretty well made, so it's very easy to do. Now here I'm gonna test it for the first time.
Okay. It's alive. It works.
That was scary as fuck.
Okay, so we're gonna test the charger thing. It should change to red. And that is charging. And let's check it out. No lights, but it's. Oh yeah, no. It's charging apparently. So that's it. Cool.
Welcome to the video you've been waiting for. This is the XRV review and first impressions. Now I want to thank Tony because he sent me this kit to review free of charge, and I'm gonna give you my opinion on it. Now this XR did not need any kit to be applied to it. My XR was running just fine, but given the impression that I had with the Pine B, I just couldn't resist installing this kit on my XR. Now take into account that this battery has over 5,000 miles on it, so there's a chance performance may vary if your battery is newer or if you purchase a third-party battery that is just brand new. So you should expect better performance than whatever I'm gonna get on a newer battery. Even then, I can already feel this motor running smoother. I don't know, let's find out what this kit is all about. Before testing your XRV, you have to change some values for your own safety. Now, I took all this advice from the VESC gurus and the PevDev guide, which will be linked below. This is basically to protect you from overkilling your battery and setting up the correct values for low voltage and high voltage pushback and other settings that you should not be riding without. Now, you are responsible for your own safety. I'm not saying you should do these exact values, but I did them. I configured it this way, and I'm riding just fine. So, yeah, you do you. You've been warned.
We're gonna use this straightway to test the speed of the board with the Floatwheel XRV Kit. Now, one of the things that you get when you purchase the full version of Float Control is this watch app for the Apple Watch, and it gives you all the stats of your current ride. And yeah, we're gonna use this to measure the speed of the board. Top speed. Let's go as safe as we possibly can. As you can see, I have it on duty cycle. I think if I click it, I get the speed and the duty below. So let's do that instead. Tape it like this so you can see, so you can get the full picture. Let's go.
I am not a speed chaser myself, but I'm not gonna lie, ever since I installed this kit, the extra speed is quite nice. I mean, just to know that if I have to push my board a little bit more, that I can do it, it's pretty darn good. So as you can see, you don't gain that much speed. I mean, for speed chasers out there, you probably want to go 40, 45 kilometers an hour. This is not going to do that. This is going to allow you to, you know, cruise at 20 miles per hour without pushback. And you can set pushback to come in a little later than that. And this, unlike future motion boards, is going to depend on a lot of factors. It's going to depend on the temperature of the ambient, on your weight, on the tire pressure, on a lot of things. But basically, the strain of your motor is going to be mostly affected by your weight. So you are going to see someone very light go faster than you on your board, then you're going to achieve. If you lose weight, you're gonna go faster. That's just the way it is. And so yeah, you want to go faster, hit the gym. I don't know.
Okay, I'm not sure if I should try this because it rained today and that it's
all wet.
right. I guess let's just give it a go.
I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no lie. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah, I was down, but now I'm up.
Okay, yeah, that was different. That was awesome. That was awesome.
It's okay to swing my bat at this, he said. Boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spent in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy, and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up. This all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm down. Now I'm up like a seesaw when I'm on a beat, like an old man's lawn. Better keep off from the ground to the treetops. Got clouds on my feet like Jack in the Beanstalk. Jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and a mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline. Put him back in the seat like a recline. What you mean I'm not worthy? Did it with a purpose, didn't need a permit. Digging from the bottom and I brought it to the surface. Mind your business now, who I worship. Who the little guy making big moves. TikTok, turn it to a TikTok.
Yeah. At 40% battery left. Not supposed to happen.
I wanna rock! I wanna rock! I want to rock! I wanna rock! Turn it down, you say, but all I gotta say to you is time and time again to say no! No! Tell me not to play, but all I gotta say to when you tell me not to play, I say no! No! So if you ask me why I like the way I play it, there's only one thing I can say to you. I wanna rock! I wanna rock! I want to rock! I wanna rock! There's a feeling that I get from nothing else, and there ain't nothing in the world that makes me go. Turn the power up. I've waited for so long so I can hear.
That's a Vega tire. So range wise, I am noticing that I get either the same range I used to get or less range. Why? Well, because the newfound power is addictive, and going up hills that I didn't used to go up to before, it's addictive as well. Always you get extra power, and if you have extra power, you're gonna use it. But if you ride, you know, like you used to, if you ride chill and all, you're gonna get pretty much the same range you had before installing the kit. In fact, one of the things that I like about the VESC app is that you get your watt-hour efficiency, and that it is a great number that has led me to diagnose that my battery is old and I need to replace this very soon. Okay, so there are 3 apps that you're gonna use with the VESC platform. Okay, the first app you're going to use is VESC Tool. Now this app is meant to be used when you set up your board. Now it's gonna show you a warning because the software or the firmware that the XRV kit comes with is not updated. Don't update it yet. Don't do anything you don't know how to do or the consequences of it. We're gonna stay with the software that it came with. So basically, what you're gonna do is you can, you know, you have these tabs on top here. There's the app UI tab, and on each tab you're gonna get different options. For example, on this one you have the RT data, which shows you the values of your foot pad sensors. If I tap on my foot pad, it's going to change to 3 volts on each, and when I release them they go back to 0 volts. You can go to controls and you can start the hand test, or start the flywheel mode, which is the self-balancing upright position of the board. We're not gonna get into that. And then you have the tunes. Here you can just hit refresh and it will download all the tunes available online, and you can assign quick save slots so that you can, you know, use them. For example, if I click on Portu, which is my tune right now, it goes blue below and it tells me that it applied the tune basically. If I want to change to the default tune that the board came with, I can just hit default and then it writes it. And then all the other things that you want to touch is the float config. This is where you can, you know, play with all these values and create your own tune. I'm not gonna get into that right now because this way it's a little too technical for someone who's just beginning on this app. Create a backup of your configs. That's very important that you create a backup. First thing you want to do before you try tuning stuff, you want to create a backup. The other 2 apps that you can use are Floaty and Float Control. But I realized that I actually tried to make a tutorial on both apps and it took me like 10 minutes to go over them. So I'm going to cover this on a second video. Now let's talk about our final conclusions. I have been riding the XRV for about 100 kilometers now, or 60 miles or something like that, and I am convinced, man, this is the real deal. So after 100 miles of riding this board, I can tell you that the XRV kit, it's really good. I actually feel safer riding this board now because first of all, the BMS is a charge only BMS. This means that no matter what happens with the battery at the low voltage scenario, it's not gonna cut off on you. It doesn't communicate with the controller, so it can dump you. I actually feel safer riding this board because the extra power, it's incredible. I don't feel like I'm gonna nosedive anytime soon. I have fallen on potholes that I did not see before, and the board has responded accordingly. It's just game changer, really. I'm not gonna break any speed records anytime soon because I'm not a speedster, and you're not going to either because this is not meant for you to go faster or significantly faster. For that, you would have to change the battery to a better, higher voltage battery. But even then, if you're on the fence regarding the purchase of this kit, I'm gonna tell you honestly, go for it. If you want more performance, if you want a safer board, if you want to be able to tune it with a billion different options to the way that you like, it's a no-brainer. If you have a dead XR and you want to revive it with this kit, all you need is the boxes and the motor. As long as the motor is working fine, you can just purchase a used XR battery or a 64 volt battery and it'll work right out of the gate, as long as it fits in the stock XR battery box. Seriously, I mean, if I had a dead XR, instead of selling it for parts, I would just revive it with this. I want to thank Tony and Floatwheel for sending me this kit. I'm enjoying it a lot, and I don't think I'll go back. I'll keep my stock controller and BMS, you know, just in case as spare parts. But this is a one-way ticket, man. It's amazing, and I can't wait to see the 84 volt battery that Tony said was coming next year. I can't wait to see whatever comes next, man. This was pretty amazing. So yeah, there you go. If you have any more questions, you know, comment, like. If you like this video, please subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. So yeah. Like, subscribe, all the things. Just keep riding and enjoy your new XRV if you just bought it. Good luck.